Hello everyone, it is I, the Kaneki Series, and welcome to the 4th episode of Recap Races. If you don't know what this show about, we talk about the most recent 5 races of Kaneki season and talk about, well, what happened in them. So, you know, we already looked at the first 15 races of the year, so we're going to go from race 16 to race 20. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first race we're talking about will be race 16, which took place at, well, Chicagoland, the first race here since 2019. They raced here in 2018 and 2019 and returned here for the 2024 season. And this race was, well, won by Alex Prescott. Wasn't Dominic car of the day, but he was up front when it counted the most. Took the lead from Chelsea Liddell, who got close on heavy lap traffic with a few laps to go, and snuck at the way to victory from her. Other than that, this race was kind of, man, not really much happened. A spin off turn 2 by Abigail Pentland, and a big crash taking out Elizabeth, Cody Ware, and James McKenzie. I don't know what happened. Elizabeth apparently lost a tyre. No, seriously. Her tyre literally fell off, and she spun up into the outside wall. Collected Cody Wang, McKenzie had nowhere to go. They all DNF, top left for them. I don't know what happened to Lewis Collins. He just went 6 laps down. I believe he had some sort of issue on pit road, so put him back there. So top left for Lewis, even though his season has been horrendous, and it's not going to get any better, I'll tell you that. This is going to be Henry Motorsport's 4th win as well, I forgot to mention that. 4th win in a row, since obviously the last episode, they won like the last 3 races in that video. And they're about to win again. And don't worry, they didn't last to be here on Henry Motorsports, they're going to be on here, but a few more times probably. Chelsea Liddell in 2nd, Jacob Hughes 3rd, Peggy Bishop 4th, Ellen Howes like top 5. All these really good cars were pretty quick today. I mean, Gemma got like a top 20, which is that's a first. She got 13th, which is pretty insane. Perkins 8th, Evie Williams 9th, Ashley Hickman 10th. Same old usual guys you see up front. So not much really to talk about this race. Kind of the race that nothing really much happened. Apart from a few big contenders in a good run. Meiji Spark had a speed penalty, cost her a few positions, finished to 27th. Jake Kolsky had not a good run for him, 21st. Ugh. It won't get any better for him, I'll tell you that. It ain't going to get any better for him in this video. Millie Boyle, honestly, I would have thought. Intermediate track, good intermediate tracks, finished in 24th. Ouch. Well, if I do, let's get into race 17, which took place at Iowa Speedway this time. Obviously, Iowa's going added to the Cup Series and Xfinity Series back now. So, obviously, the kind of Cup Series, of course, returns, even though they come here, well, before the Cup Series has and the Xfinity Series return. But whatever. This race was won by Alfie Cox, the first non-Chevrolet driver, or really the first time the Ford's gone back to victory lane since Megan Bauer holstered back in race 7. Jeez, it's been a while. Team Penske hasn't won since then too, so back to victory lane they go. So congrats to him, Alfie Cox, first win of the year at last. Took him this long to finally get it done. It wasn't without some controversy though. Ashley Hickman was the dominant car of the day. Evie was right behind her, but Ashley was the dominant car of the day. However, earlier on in the race, he got into it with Cody Ware, who stayed out after Jamie Waverley got right in the back, got spun around the back straight away. If you can see, actually DNF finished 43rd. After finishing 13th, ouchie there. Yeah, Cody Ware stayed out on the restarts on older tyres, and Ashley kind of bumped her out the way. I mean, can't you blame her? Cody was on older tyres. She's going to fall back, obviously. I'm guessing Ware did not like that, because with 2 laps to go, she looked to intentionally rack Charlie Norman out of the race with 2 to go. Slammed him hard into the outside wall, back end all destroyed. He DNF'd, top rate for Charlie. Wasn't really having a great run, but he didn't need a DNF for it. And yeah, Cody Ware was rightfully parked for 2 laps for potentially wrecking someone. Good job, Ware. I'm surprised you didn't get parts. Again, it was a target overtime attempt, so what was the point of getting parts for like 2 laps? Bruh. NASCAR and the Kaneki Cup Series officials and Team Penske, though, breaking news after the race, did suspend Ware for 1 race for New Hampshire due to her intentionally wrecking Charlie Norman on purpose to intentionally affect the race. The win was not taken away from Alfie Cox also, since, well, sarcastically, Team Penske went to win the race due to Ware's wrecking Norman. Obviously, Alfie had nothing to do with it, so NASCAR didn't take the win away from him, so, yeah. So obviously Cody Ware would be suspended for 1 race. Currently Pro Series driver Alfie Lyons will replace her for that New Hampshire race. We'll talk about how he did in that race when we get to it. But yeah, Ashley sadly finishes P2, a race that she really should have won, but Team Penske had a word to say about it. Evie Williams 3rd, Perkins 4th, Rankin 5th, Xander Padfield a pretty strong 6th place, even her 7th. How about some of the rookies? Lewis Goodrum, a very strong 8th place finish, and Gracie Jackson got a top 10 in a front row car somehow. First short track top 10 in the series. That 36 car somehow is quicker than I don't know why. Xander Choke also got 19th as well, which is pretty impressive for him. Nothing really to say for this race. Other drivers who had some miserable kind of runs. Abigail Pentland finished 28th. She got a penalty on pit road. She cost her a lot of track positions, so Top left for Ellie taking up just 20 seconds. Not a good run for her too. Ellie and House finished 30th. Also same with Abigail. Got caught speeding on pit road. Top right left for her. It's not had a good. Did not have a good race. Mackenzie didn't really show much speed either this race. Let's move on now to race number I'm going to say race number 18, I believe. Yes, race number 18 that took place at New Hampshire, everyone's favorite track for honestly, is New Hampshire anyone's favorite track? Like, seriously. Anyways, this race won by Peggy Bishop, finally picking up her first one of the year. It took her 18 races to get her first one of the year. Jeez, me. This shows how competitive the field is this year, man. This also is the halfway point of the season as well, so maybe this could be a changing point. She's not had a good year so far. 21st in points last time we checked out on her, so this win could help her out big time, honestly. She was not the quickest car, though. Abigail Pentland, Ryan Wilkinson, and Evie Williams showing us car today, but this race changed a lot of things. Ryan Wilkinson, you see there, he DNF, finished 42nd, blew a tyre in between turns 3 and 4, slammed hard into the outside wall, ended his day. That right side was all torn up, so tough break there for him. Evie Williams got spun down the back straight away. She rebounded and finished 17th, but that's the best she could do. And Ashley Hickman as well, not really a big contender the entire race, but got spun out as well in turn number 1 by Maisie Sparks. Top of left for her, finished 41st, 8 laps down. Finished the race, but 8 laps down. Abigail then was kind of the fastest car today, but Peggy Bishop kind of in desperate mode, kind of bumped out, did the bump and run on her between turns 3 and 4. Got the inside of her and made the pass and just pulled away after that and took the victory. So, congrats to Peggy Inspired Motorsports. Inspired's first win in quite some time as well. So, well, since Cass is with Evie, but a win's a win, I guess. Ethan had third, Jacob Hughes fourth, Vanna Popa, another strong run in fifth. How about Ellie taking a finish in P6? Don't see her much in the top 10 usually. Picks up a top 10. Usually guys there. And how about Elizabeth picking up a top 10? I think that's her second top 10 of the year. Yeah, that's how bad Elizabeth's been this year. It's only our second top 10. Jeez Malise. Again, the rookies again, once again, for second week in a row, have good speed. Lewis Goodwin 11th, Gracie Jackson 12th. Again, good runs by the rookies. See, starting to come in their own ways. I mean, Lewis is a free agent next year since Tour's racing shut down, so RCR, anyone else want to hire him? Anyone else, 2311, anyone want to hire him? Gracie Jackson's had a good run too in the front row car. Blake Evans had a nice run as well, finishing 15th. Alfie Lyons, see them down there, finishing 19th in his debut race, his rookie race in the Kenny Cup Series. Did pretty decently, finishing 19th. Not bad for his first career start. And then when you had good drivers, you have bad drivers. Jake Hodgkiss finished 23rd of the short track. Jeez, not a good run for him whatsoever. James McKenzie's also struggled a lot now. He finished 24th. Not a good run for him. Daniel Kilcott, last good finish on lead lap in 28th. And then usual bunch, you usually finish a lap down and just don't have really good runs. So, top later there. So we'll move on to race number 19. This race took place at Nashville Speedway. And this race, once again, was won by Peggy Bishop, the first driver to go back-to-back and win since Elvin House did it back in 2021, as she won, well, this same race in Nashville and then won the next race at Pocono. So, nice to see someone finally go back-to-back and win. So the parity is not all gone. The parity is not all gone. Some of it's still around, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, she took the win away, but once again had to pass one of her teammates to get it done, this time being Cameron Perkins. He wasn't the quickest guy today. Elwyn Howes there, she finished third. She's the queen here at Nashville. She knows how to get around this track, and, well, again, the fastest car today. However, on a late race caution, she kind of lost the lead to Perkins, and then kind of couldn't take it back. Peggy go around her, and then eventually Peggy go around Perkins, and yeah, Peggy took the win away again, so. Hey, she's gone back-to-back. It's going to help her big time in points, I'll tell you that. Oh, spoiler, but yes, it does help her in points. This race entertaining from start to finish. A lot of passes here and around the race, here and around on for track position all day long. Very entertaining to watch. Oh, you see there a few DNFs, mentioned them. Blake Evans got turned by Xander Chilcock in beginning of stage 2, trying to clear up on him. Slammed head into the outside wall on the front stretch. Takes out his own teammate, Tom Kennett. So that would be an interesting Tuesday meeting at Force One, wouldn't it? And then Millie Boyles and Megan Rutt, they also wrecked at the end of stage number 2 on the final lap. I don't know what happened. Rutt came down on Boyles and kind of got into her, and they both slammed hard into the outside wall. Ended both of their days, top of them. And Lewis Goodwin, he finished very nice, 7 laps down. In stage 3, he got spun around by, I believe, Jake Hodgkiss, slammed to the outside wall. Had another good run going, unfortunately. He had another good run going for him. In the night side top 10 most of the day. Unfortunately, doesn't get to show for it. He finishes 39th, top break there for him. And yeah. Is the other no finish? Ashton Jackson, nice 4th place. Ashley Hickman rebound finished 5th. Ryan Wilson also rebounds after the last races. DNF finished 6th. Adele 7th. Jake Hodgkins finally a strong run in 8th. Gracie Jackson somehow got a 9th at Nashville. Seriously, what speed does front row have for her? This is like you look at Lewis Collins, he's like running like backpack, and then you got Gracie who's running like top 10. I'm just saying, front row, maybe might wanna let another driver in that 38 car if Lewis ain't getting a job done. Just wanna mention it. As Prescott runs at top 10, other no finishers. James McKenzie have finally get another strong run, same as Jenny Kolchkis in the 13th position. Elliott taking the 20th, and yeah, that's about it. Daniel Padfield finished 22nd. Not a good race for him whatsoever. Elizabeth finished 33rd in a 2011 racing car. Cody Butler beat her, for goodness me. Like, not a good race for Elizabeth whatsoever. Not a good race for her. And Cody Ware obviously made her debut back a day after her suspension. Finishes 24th. Yeah, that's kind of where she usually finishes. So move on to our final race of the video, which is race number 20. And that took place at Road America this race. Yeah, Road America is still on the Kanikapsi schedule. Not on the NASCAR day, but it's on the Kanikapsi schedule, which is good. At least Road America has a race NASCAR day, I guess. And this race was, well, as you can see from the results, yeah, this race was kind of boring, in all honesty. Nothing really happened. I mean, Hendrick Motorsports, you can see, finishes 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a first in history for the series. So yeah, they kind of dominated this whole race. Daniel Padfield, though, does pick up his first win of the year, the road course expert of the team. Finally picks up his first win of the year at a road course. Was a surprise there. He kind of dominated this race from start to finish, to be honest. Hendrick cars were kind of out for most of the day, so yeah, Padfield he kind of dominated this entire race somehow. So yeah, there's not much really to say about this race. There were like 3 cautions, and one was for instant for Lewis Braille getting stuck in the stand trap in turns 4. And that was in stage 1, which was, I guess, kind of set the tone for how this race was going to be. Kind of a boring one. Not really, but yeah. Peggy Bishop was kind of the only Chevy driver, or really any Hendrick driver, who kind of tried to keep up the Hendrick cars, finished at 5th. Yeah, not really much else to say about this race. Riley Peggy got a nice top 10, though. Another road course expert, finally picked up a good finish for him finally, which is decent enough. Other no finishers, out to Ryan Kerr finished in P60 and on road course, good for him. Daya Zomo, I still can't pronounce the last name right, but it's just P19 in a Rev Racing car. Again, another good road course racer, get another good run in P19, not bad for her. Again, you have the good drivers, you have the bad drivers. Maisie Sparks got spun off track on the beginning of stage number 3. Finishes 27th, not a good run for her. Ethan Hart had a good lot of top 10s on his way. Finishes 23rd and kind of screws it all up. Good job, Ethan. Good job. And Elliot Techner was the only driver to really have issues this race. Finishes 43rd. A battery issue on her 92 car. Finishes dead last, 7 laps down. Tub break there for her. She wasn't really doing much anyway. She was like running like the 20th position, so not much else to say there. And then also, Lewis Goodman finished 35th at a road course. The road courses are definitely his weak spots, aren't they? Ouch. So, with these twin races down, let's go take a look at your point standings. And here are your point standings after the first 20 races of the year. Another big shake-up. Alistair Prescott, now out of nowhere, is now your new points leader due to the inconsistent runs from Evie and Ryan and Ashley. Alistair is shot to the top of the board. They're only doing 2 points over Evie Williams. See, this is interesting. Ryan Wilson, who was leading the points, bats a 3rd. Oof. Those 5 races did not go his way, didn't they? Pamela Perkins rebounded, apparently back to the top 5 in points. Megan Bell, kind of 6. Ethan Hunt, I swear he's been 8th this entire time in points. He's just been around that 8th position this entire season so far. Like, seriously, he's done good, but at the same time, he's not done much else notable. Jacob Hughes up to 9th in points, and Peggy Bishop, after those back-to-back wins, finds herself in the top 10 in points and back in the game. She's back in the show, I guess. Gracie Jackson, this is her first time actually being outside the top 10 in points, which is not saying much, since he did get 2 top 10s this time around, but she's still in championship contention, somehow. Ashton Jackson, 12. Anna Padfield split himself in championship contention now, 13 points. Nafi Cox barely is also in championship contention as well, in 14th, in that 14th position with 524 points. Everyone else on back in red's kind of in the, we're not in championship contention anymore, but they can still put themselves in championship contention if they have some good runs. Though I highly doubt it, in fact, Alistair and Evie and Ryan are pretty dominant, to be honest, but hey, stuff could change. Cody Way, you see down there, finishes 30th. She's 30th in points after that 1 week suspension. She's bouncing back. Chilcott, those two obviously are going to leave Team Penske at season's end. Well, whereas Sanders might go back down, drop down County Pro Series. Don't know about that. Lewis Goodwin 22nd, and then James McKenzie dropped a lot of positions, now down to 20th in point. Those races didn't go his way, and Cody Butler is still not even got over 200 points yet. He's still got 197. That just shows how bad his season has been this year. It has been a roller coaster of a season for him, like honestly. So that about wrap up recap races episode 4 for the County Cup Series. Next episode probably will be the County Pro Series, recapping that first 7 races of the year, though. That might not be for a couple of weeks since, got 2 weeks off break. But then again, they're not off for those off 2 weeks off, so that's the racing, but still. Be a little while since they're only on race number 3 so far. They've got about 4 more races left for them to do before I do the episode, but hey, when it comes out, it'll come out. And the County Cup Series, next, that'll be afterwards, but they're going to be up for a few reasons, obviously, the Olympic break, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for us. This is us, the County Cup Series. It's time out. See you all next time.